Welcome to the session 51. This session is for BSc 3rd semester Basic English, Rani Channamma University, Belagavi. The topic is global warming and climate change. We shall continue our discussion on global warming and climate change in this session. The theme for this session is passing of energy from the sun to the atmosphere. Learning objective is to get knowledge about the basics of climate change. Session outcome is students get knowledge of erratic and irregular climate change affecting plant life and ultimately human life. So first of all, we shall see what actually is meant by climate change. So climate change is nothing but the change in the energy balance of the planet Earth. So because of various human activities, the energy balance of the planet Earth is disturbed, and this is popularly known as climate change. So how does actually this climate change takes place? That is the process of climate change. So as the energy of the sun passes through the atmosphere, a number of things take place. So this is a natural phenomenon. What happens to the sun's energy as it passes through the atmosphere? So nearly 26% of the energy is scattered back or thrown back into the space by clouds. Nearly 19% of the energy is absorbed in the atmosphere by the gases like ozone and particles in the atmosphere. Of the remaining 55% of the solar energy, 4% of energy is reflected from the surface back to the space. On an average, 51% of the sun's radiation reaches the surface, that is the Earth's surface. Now what happens to this, or what is the use of this 51% of the sun's energy which is absorbed by the Earth? So this energy is then used for heating of the ground surface. This energy is used for melting of ice and snow. It is also used for evaporation of water in various large water bodies like the rivers, the wells, the seas, the oceans. And this energy is also used for a very important process, that is the photosynthesis, which takes place in plants. So this is how 51% of the sun's energy absorbed by the earth is used. Then the heating of the ground by sunlight causes the earth's surface to become a radiator of energy in the long wave band. It means that the earth's surface absorbs the sun's energy and then radiates it in the form of a long waves. This emission of energy is directed to the space, but only a small amount of its energy makes it back to the space, and a majority of the outgoing energy is absorbed by the greenhouse gases which are present in the atmosphere, which are accumulated in the atmosphere. The greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, chlorofluorocarbons absorb this outgoing energy, and these greenhouse gases cause the greenhouse effect, which results in the increase of Earth's temperature, and thus climate change takes place on the Earth. Now, global warming has caused this climate change. Things are getting out of balance or out of human control. Because of human intervention, the natural balance is disturbed and it is out of human control. The world may become 2.6 to 4 degrees Celsius hotter due to global warming, and human beings are solely responsible for the increase in greenhouse gases which leads to global warming. That is, various human activities like establishment of factories and oil refineries, use of vehicles, and all these human activities have caused the accumulation of greenhouse gases which leads to global warming. Average temperature of the earth may increase by 1.4 to 5.5 degrees Celsius by the year 2100. Now what are the solutions to this problem of climate change? So governments and business establishments have to take serious steps to tackle the problem of climate change. We human beings must work to reduce emission of greenhouse gases. It is our duty to ensure that the emission of greenhouse gases is kept at a minimum level. We must adapt to the increasing impact of climate change. So let us have a recap for this session. So climate change is nothing but global warming may cause the climate change. which would affect all the living and non-living human beings, non-living things. First question, how much of the sun's energy is reflected back to the space by clouds? The answer is 24%. How much of energy is reflected back to the space from the earth's surface? The answer is 4%. The sun's energy absorbed by the surface is used for all of the above, that is heating of the ground surface, melting of the ice and snow, and evaporation of water. Who absorbs the infrared radiation? The answer is the earth's surface. What makes the earth's surface to become the radiator of energy? The heating of the earth's surface. The answer is B. Next question, how could the problem of global warming be tackled? So the problem of global warming can be tackled by reducing the emission of greenhouse gases and by adapting to the climate change. So the answer is C.